In general, there are three types of financial relief available to separating couples: property orders, spousal maintenance, and child support. This particular video will cover property orders and spousal maintenance. Part 2 will cover child support. Property orders generally deal with dividing the parties' property. In determining how property should be divided, the court will ordinarily undertake a decision-making process comprised of 4 more or less distinct steps. The first step involves valuing the parties' property. Unless the parties' property has been properly identified and valued, the court cannot effectively decide how it should be divided under the law. The second step involves assessing the parties' contributions to both the property of the relationship and the family's welfare. Contributions can be either financial or non-financial, direct or indirect. The third step requires consideration of the parties' financial circumstances. This generally involves looking at the parties' future economic situation, although it may also involve consideration of their past contributions. The fourth step requires consideration of what justice and equity require as far as the outcome is concerned. This aspect of the decision-making process occurs throughout each stage and aims to ensure that the practical effect of the orders is taken into account. Spousal maintenance is any form of material provision given to a party to a marriage or de facto relationship. It may include funding for weekly expenses, medical or dental treatment, accommodation, and even legal expenses. To apply for maintenance, the applicant must meet 2 requirements. First, they must show that they are unable to adequately support themselves for a prescribed reason. The prescribed reasons are being the primary care of a child of the relationship, an inability to obtain gainful employment, or any other adequate reason of a financial nature. The second requirement is the other party's capacity to provide financial support. In deciding whether a party can financially support the other, the court will have regard to that party's income, property, and capacity for employment. That concludes Part 1 of our video series on separation and finances. If you would like to know what kind of relief you may be entitled to, please have a look at one of our instant online case evaluations.